Hello everyone, welcome to my jungle story. I'm Jacqueline and today I'm going to be transferring a couple of plants from stratum to pon. There's also a couple that I need to check on the root system because I can't see anything happening on the outsides, and they've been in stratum for quite a while, so I'm going to be perhaps doing some rehabbing. I don't know, I need to check them out. But I actually want to start off by showing you two plants that I wanted to include in this video, but I wasn't able to. I actually knocked those two plants over and I had to tend to them in that moment, there and then. So I'm going to show you them first, and then we're going to get to the transferring and having a look at the root systems. Because most of these plants that I have been in stratum for over a month now, almost 2 months. Which is kind of a long time. It was longer than I wanted them to be in stratum, because eventually stratum does end up turning to mush. So yeah, I want to get them out of there, and some of them have amazing root systems, so I think they'll be perfectly fine. But first I'm going to show you those two that I already had to take care of. Okay, so here are the two that I already had to take care of. This was part of the mother plant. This is the Gagena, the Aurea. So yeah, I've put that one into this little pot here, and it seems to be quite happy in there. And then I also did my Watsoniana. Because yeah, I was rearranging some plants and I wanted to put the Azalanii in the corner there, and I knocked this one right off. It was on the floor everywhere. This one just tipped over, but yeah, it was very, very dry in the stratum, and yeah, they just tipped over. So I had to take care of them in the moment. And that was probably about a week ago now, and I can see that the Watsoniana there is already popping a new leaf there. So this one is actually very wobbly in there, so I don't know. But those are the two that I already had to take care of that I wanted to include. But yeah, you know, stuff just happens. You just gotta do it there and then. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by just showing you what I can show you. Oh wow. Okay, so this is, yeah, the bigger Gagena, the Aurea one. And I have, with a couple of the leaves, had to cut off because, yeah, the Aurea does do this thing where the leaves just kind of, they look like they're melting. And I had quite a lot of leaves. Sorry, the back door's open, so you might hear Lexi every now and then. But yeah, I had quite a couple of leaves that had a lot of variegation. Lexi! Honestly, she barks if someone even farts on the road. She's ridiculous. And now I'm back here, so she's going to feel like she really needs to protect me. Okay, I completely lost my train of thought. She barks, and then she runs back in, and she moans at me. She's just doing it because she thinks she's protecting me. Lexi, it's okay. Anyway, the latest leaf is this one, and this one doesn't have as much variegation, but honestly, I'm not mad about it because the leaves that I have are just like, this one feels like, oh, I don't know why it's so floppy actually. Anyway, yeah, it's very rooted. As you can see, it's really, really rooted in there. So I need to take it out. I've also been noticing I've been having to fill up this water thing a lot. And I really hope I'm not going to damage any roots now because, yeah, they've come out. There are a couple of roots here I can see. Yeah, they've rotted because I've had to water the water. I've had to put water in the water reservoir like almost every 2 days. It's ridiculous. Then I have this one. So this is the Pink Princess. Yeah, this was honestly just an experiment because this plant was on its last life. I've had this one for quite a while and it's not gotten any bigger than this. But lately, it's giving me really nice growth. And this is the biggest that it's ever been. So it's obviously happy. But yeah, I just want to take it out of stratum and I want to put it into pon. I think it might be happier in there. This one, wow. This is the Scalprum. Little babies in there. There is one corm in there that looks like it's about to pop. I might just put that into a separate little vessel when I'm done. And then this one. This is a little bit, I don't know what's going on here, okay? I really don't. I don't see anything happening on the outside. But this is the, I think it's the Longiloba Watsoniana. This is the only leaf that it's given me in that time. I mean, this was a teeny tiny little baby, but it's just, I don't really know what's going on. It's not had pests or anything. I haven't had pests in my collection for a couple of weeks now, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, so I need to have a look at it. And then I have this tray. This is all ninjas. However, this one looks very different to the, I mean, yeah, they're juvenile leaves, so, you know, they'll still change, but geez. These, wow, I mean, look at those roots. Can you see in there? Like, that's insane. Let's pull it out. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, these were actually living in the propagator upstairs in the propagation room, so they had a lot of humidity and a lot of light, and yeah, they've just been going insane. So yeah, I need to tend to these, and I think I'm just going to get the biggest one out of the way. While I do this, I am going to bring them back inside because, one, it is very cold in here. I have like 3 layers on. Yeah, I have a heating thing underneath this table, but I don't really see any point of switching it on when the back door is open. It's about like 9 degrees right now, so it's cold. It's very cold. So yeah, I also, yeah, honestly, I went back and forth about doing this inside or not, but I don't think it's just, I don't feel like taking all of the stuff in and out all the time. And yes, this is like an added stress to the plants because it's cold in here, but it's not like they're going to be here for very long. So, but geez, I only just put these here and I can already feel the leaves are quite cold. So let's just get it done and go for it. I am going to be cutting some leaves off this Aurea because they're very drippy. I don't know. Let's just see what's going on. Yeah, I'm going to get the biggest one out of the way. So let's take this stake out of here because it's useless. Yeah, it's already stable in there. Wow. Let's just... Oh, wow, I didn't lose any roots. Jeez. Oh, my word. Ooh. Okay. I'm just going to give it a bit of a shake to get off. Wow, that is solid. Wow, I'm really glad I put this one. Oh my word. Okay, you going. Got rid of that little leaf. Very pretty. But it was starting to yellow. And this one here as well. Oh yeah, that one's pretty much... It was also a very pretty leaf. Jeez, look at that. I mean, yeah, it's black. That's all you guys can probably see. But it's... wow. I'm just going to shake off as much of the stratum as I can, and then I'm going to go and give it a rinse. Because otherwise we can't really see what's going on here. Oh, wait. Oh, there was a corm. A little corm. Oh, wow. Oh, my word, it made that corm in like... Jeez. Okay. I got to be careful here that I'm not going to be mixing up corms if I do find any other ones, but I don't think I will with the others. They're quite small. But I wasn't expecting it to already... I mean, yeah, I put it in here to kind of rehab, sort of, because of the pests and yeah, just the overall shock of being transported. Wow, okay. I'm aware this is so messy. Okay, I'm going to go and give this a rinse. Okay, wow. Look at that. That's amazing. I'm gonna try and, it's a bit of a clump, but these are very, very fine roots because some of them are breaking off a little bit, but I'm just gonna, just so that it's not like a clump that I'm putting in the pot. But yeah, these are all like secondary roots. Okay, I'm not going to do any more than that. It's spread out a little bit more. Jeez, I was not expecting that. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely what I've noticed with Stratum is that they don't form a lot of these like thicker roots, but they do form a lot of the secondary, you know, like the finer roots. So, which does make me a little bit nervous because those are usually the roots that I like to break quicker and rot, and see, like some of it is falling off. It does make me a little bit nervous, but I think it will be fine. I'm just not going to fiddle anymore. It's not a lot that's coming off. It was literally just that, but yeah. Okay, now I need to decide what pot to put this in. I'm definitely not going to go back to that. I think that's just way too small. So, oh, I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be so... Okay. I think I might go for this size. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Okay. With pot, I always like to look for a ceramic pot. I need to clean that out. And I ideally need to... Wait a minute. Bully, why are you moaning? See, this is why I like the potting room. I can make all this mess and I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I do have a brand new bag of pon, but I have a really bad habit of using then the newer pon and not using up my old pon. So this is a mixture of Leca, Lechuza pon, and then the coarse semihydro mix from Soul Ninja. That's what it looks like. Because, yeah, otherwise I keep on using. Oh, the only thing is there are some like dead. This has all been cleaned, so, but otherwise I just keep on going for the new stuff and not actually. Oh, I was just checking to see if Lexi, last night before we went to bed, Mitch comes inside and says, "Can you do something for me?" So at first I thought, okay, it's something to either do with a rat or a mouse, because Mitch doesn't like rats or mouse. And Lexi killed a mouse and brought it inside into her bed here in the back room. And she was being very protective over it. But obviously, you know, we don't want that. And Mitch kept on like kicking it out with the broom. Because he doesn't really like them. Yes, it's dead, but he just doesn't like mice. So I had to come and pick up the dead mouse. Oh, there's Lexi here and here as well, because I messed a bunch and I didn't want to throw it away, so I put it back into the bin, but Lexi's hair is everywhere, so it's kind of... Oh, okay. Oh, there's a trailer. I wonder what goes through their heads. Like, I know she has a thing for trailers, but like, what is actually going through her head when she wants to chase them? Wow. Okay, I might need to put that steak back in here. I am going to take these leaves off. I know they can still serve a purpose, but I just don't like looking at them. I mean, it's just like pointless. Pointless. Oh, should I do this one as well? Or maybe I should. These are coming off very easily. Yeah, I got rid of that one as well. that one as well, but I'm not going to. No, with this one, I'm actually just going to cut it because I know if I start pulling and ripping, it's not a good thing. So just leave it like that. It will die off. I took that one off as well. They are sort of going a funny color, so they were ready to die off. The dog hair, Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Should I put this back in here? No, I'm just going to leave it like, wait, no, actually, no, I am going to. Just going to stick it in there. You can't see it anyway. And use this clip. It's just so if I take it out of the pot, it stays stable in there. There we go. So, the Gagena Aurea. The leaves that it has now, honestly, I'm a lot happier with it. Like, I prefer this type of variegation. I'm not one really for the high variegation look. I really like that. It's like subtle, but, you know, pretty. So yeah, the other ones just kind of looked a little bit sick. They were a little bit too variegated, but you know, you can't really help that. I can't see some of the roots on the outside, so I can keep an eye on it, which is a good thing. I'm just checking if there aren't too many like big pockets, but we're good. We're good. And then yeah, I'm gonna keep it in this pot. I'll flush them. Should I flush them? I always like to flush them once because even though you do clean this, you still have some sediment coming out. I'll put it inside and we'll flush them all at the end. I think that's probably the best call. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I love this one. Next up, let's do this one. So this, the pretty pink princess. There were some more roots that came off that Gagena. Not a lot though. It's, yeah, like I said, the really fine roots. It's just very fragile. I'm going to be a little bit careful with them. I am definitely a little bit more careful with my pond plants because when I did my big repot, I was a little bit rough with some of those plants and I did lose some of those plants. So I definitely think that was just my own fault, that I just was being a little bit too rough. But this one, ooh. See, it does eventually just turn to mush at the bottom. And this one, you can reuse it if you take it out. But I have had people tell me, some of you guys, that they've kept their plants in Stratum and it's been perfectly fine. So I think even if it does turn to mush, it doesn't really matter. Okay, wow, that one has a lot bigger of a root system than what it had. So yeah, that looks really, really good. No breakage whatsoever. I think I am going to pot this one a little bit deeper into the pot. So I've taken one of, this leaf looked a little bit funny anyway. Take that off. Yeah, I think I had this one on a moss pole and it didn't do anything for me. But I'm going to try it in pon and see. Because so far, I mean, it reacted very well to the stratum, so I think that's a good thing. But yeah, so I'm going to use one of these pots. I like using these pots in my cabinet because I am going to put this one back into my cabinet. I was actually going to do this one as part of my clean out and revamp my IKEA greenhouse cabinet, but because this one was in stratum and it was one of, I had this one and I think the Scalprum, I had those two in my cabinet, but I just, yeah, I wanted to address, I kind of like sticking to a theme sort of, but it gave me, I think, is that the last leaf? No, it's not. This is the last leaf. Very pretty, very, very pretty. So I'm going to reuse one of these. I'm going to do it a little bit deeper just because some of the nodes here They are like starting to push. I mean, they're starting to push roots up here, but I can't do much about that. I think I'm just going to end up giving it a stay because I don't want to put this one into a moss pole. It's too much extra work, the moss poles. As much as I love a moss pole, so I'm just trying to limit the amount of moss poles because I love them, I really do, but they are a lot of hard work and a lot of maintenance. Okay, let's get a stick. Where are my clips? Wow, it's only when you go inside and come back out here that you realize how cold it is. I can actually feel, sorry if I'm sniffing a lot, but I don't have a cold or anything. It's just, yeah, the change in temperature. Actually, this doesn't need one just yet, does it? I'm such a klutz though. Knowing me, I'll bump it a couple of times in the cabinet. Okay, let's just clip it up. And it's got some type of support. There we go. Voila. So, that's the pink princess. I think it looks so much better. And yes, definitely with the stick, it's a lot more stable. So, bring that one back inside. Yeah, I'll flush all of them at the end. Okay, then next up, oh, this one's so pretty. The Scalprum. Wait, is there any roots to this one? No, there's not. Okay, I've taken this one out. It's still solid. It is pushing something out there. Oh, my word, Jacqueline. Yeah, it is pushing something out there. So I'm just going to put this back into a cup. Oh, actually, I got a little cup here. I'm going to put this into this little cup. And I'll pop this back into my cabinet. Or maybe I'll put it upstairs actually under a heat mat. Because all the corms up there, geez, they're growing too fast. Or maybe I should put it in my cabinet then. Oh, actually, no, I wanted to peel this one a little bit. Okay, let's just put that one there. Because we also have this one, the Aurea one, but let's do that at the end. See, it's gone mush at the... This one has also actually been in here for a while. But what I do, I always leave the cup in here, and then it dries up, and I can reuse it that way. Oh, wow. Okay, there are two in here, but just getting off all of the stratum. Okay. Jeez, those were big corms though. Those two looking good. Okay, let's move this to the side. I'm gonna, should I rinse it? Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go and rinse this. Here we go, nice and clean. I'm going to put this one in I actually wanted to put this in one of those white ones again that I put the pink princess in, but I'm not going to do that. I think that's a little bit too big. So I'm going to go for a bit smaller. Oh, I'm making everything black because my hands are black. That was me, Lexi. It's okay. Lexi, it's okay. Lexi, Jesus. Will you stop umphing? You're not even barking. At least bark then. Ooh. Oh, that's a cute pot. Okay, wait. Oh, my word. I've got way too many pots. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Should I do that one? Does it fit properly? Oh, my word. I've got way too many pots. Okay, what about you? No, that's no good. Oh my word, I said don't fall. I can't make up my mind. I can't make up my mind. No, I don't like that. Why is this so difficult? Okay, I can't make up my mind. I really like this pot. I'm up cameras. It's gonna die. Wait. One good thing about this room is I don't think my camera will overheat. Anyway, I can't make up my mind between these two pots. And I know that's kind of like, well, duh. But this one doesn't sit flush to the bottom. And it doesn't really want to, I don't know, I feel like that's going to be a pain. And this one does. This one fits in there perfectly. But I don't know. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to put it in this pot anyway. I got these pots of Temu. And I really like it's got a lot of holes there for drainage. It's got like the slits as well. Ideally, what is it that these are good for the anthuriums? Because of these slits or something like that? I don't know. Maybe I should do another pot. So indecisive. I also have this one. But again, this is also one that I like to use for anthuriums. But that doesn't sit right. It just doesn't work in my head. I also have these actually. God, the more I'm standing here, the more I feel like I'm going to get a cold. I could do that. Because the root system's not that big. No, okay, I'm going to do that. And then I can still decide which pot. I'm very happy I have a Scalprum again. I mean, technically I have 3 now, but I want to get a really nice one going. That's why I'm potting 2 up. Make it a little bit fuller, you know. And I will actually show you at the end where I'll put them all. Because like this one used to live in my cabinet. So yeah, technically I am stressing this one out a little bit more because I'm taking it out of cabinet conditions and I'm repotting it. But I don't know. I've made, if you watched one of my most previous videos of the Alocasia shelf that I made, I have been filling that one up with more Alocasia. So, God, some of these pieces of lacquer are so huge. Let's just take those out. A little bit too big. Okay. I think that's good. Do we have any? Oh, yeah, we do. Jeez. Oh, jeez. It's just the pockets are a little bit too big. Yeah, I want to add this one onto that shelf. They're just like, that one is dedicated for like my favorite. And I do really love this Alocasia. It's so different looking to the others. Got a very unique shape. Oh, okay. No, that's another big piece. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. So pretty. I think I'm going to do this one. Yeah, I think that combination is so cute. Okay, so let's bring that one inside. Oh, Bolly, you're so cute. Look at her. Isn't she adorable? With your chewed up blanket. She's so cute. And all the hair. Oh, my word. Okay, yeah, we still have this one to look at, and then we can do the corms. Oh, and I forgot I had a whole tray of Alocasia Ninja. Okay, so what is this? The Longiloba. It's okay, Bully. She just wants my attention. I don't know what's going on with this plant. You know how you can sometimes just get a dud and it's got nothing to do with anything that you're doing, it's just a dud? I think this is one of those cases. There's no breakage. So it's doing well. Oh wait, is that broken? No, it's not. No, it's not. We'll just, yeah, with this one's been in. This is mainly mush. That's just gonna turn to dust, I think. So it does have a root system, a lot bigger than what it, I mean, yeah, when I unboxed this, when I unboxed this, I pretty much straight away took care of it because the plug was not looking good. This was just a plug. And there were hardly any roots. There were hardly any. I really thought I was going to lose this plant. But I'm very happy with that, actually. It looks kind of gross now, but that's because of the stratum. It's, yeah, like I said, that one's been in there a while. It's kind of turned to mush. So, I think what I'm going to do is put this back into stratum and just use the dried up stratum. I'm just going to see if there's any breakage. I don't think there is. And then I'm just going to give it some fresh stratum, and I'm also going to put it in, I think, this type of cup, or maybe I'll put it back into this cup. I mean a closed cup, because I was doing this system with the 2 cups and I noticed that I was letting it dry out a little bit too much, so I think I'll do that, and hopefully it will be happier, but I don't know. I think it might just be a little bit of a dud, a little bit of a slower one. I'm going to clean those off. Okay, yeah, there was no breakage. Looks really good. Very small still, but it's very positive, that's for sure. It just needs a little bit more time, you know, sometimes they just need... This one's also a very long one. Yeah, anyway. Do I have any more? I would actually ideally like to use this size cup. I wonder if I have any more. I could just use a glass jar, actually. Holding on another level here. Okay, I'm just going to use that cup then. I'm going to put this one back into stratum because it was obviously very happy there. Oh, this is all quite wet now. Okay, just going to have to work with the wet stratum. Oh, it is a little bit dry there. Okay. I still have a couple of other plants that are in stratum. I have the Philodendron snowdrift. That one is also taking quite a while to root, but I do see action there at the top. I've seen some white roots pop out, but it's still very, very wobbly in there. So that plant is honestly stressing me out a little bit, to be honest, just because it's a little bit slower, but obviously it's variegated, so of course it's going to be slower. I don't like working with wet stratum, but anyway. Right. You can see roots on the outside now, actually. Yeah, I've put it into this cup. It's a little bit smaller, so I think that will be better. I'm actually just going to put this... I'm not going to put water in here because the stratum is already wet. So I'm just going to keep my eye on it, and then I'll top it up. I'm going to put this back into my cabinet, actually. I've brought another plant over that's not in stratum. It's in sphagnum moss, but I'm either going to be putting this into stratum or into pon. One of the two. It's my Alocasia Cuprea that just looks a little bit funny. I do have another Cuprea that is actually growing in soil. I'm doing a bit of an experiment with that one. But I've just put this one over here because I need to... It's been living in moss for a very long time. I need to take it out of there. So let's just get rid of some of these roots. And then we have the tray full of ninjas. I also have an Azalanii here that I'm trying to grow for my mom, but it's not happy. So I think I just need to give this one its own cup. You can see it there. No, you can't because of all the foliage. Jeez. Yeah, this one here. But it's not looking very good. All right, let's actually just take that Azalanii out because the rest ninja. Are they all ninjas? Yes, the rest are all ninjas. So I'm going to take this one out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, my word. Why were you not doing so well then? Okay, I'm going to get rid of this leaf because that just looks nasty. I don't know what was going on there, but it just died. There's a new leaf coming out here. But I think I'm just going to give this one its own cup. And then put it back in the propagator because that's where it was living. But it's got really good roots. Look at that. Yeah, that's really good. I need another one of those cups. Okay, I'm just going to use one of these cups and put it back. Give it its own cup. Because I think also what happened was these ninjas are so rooted that they're just sucking up water. And this one's not getting enough. Although the roots look really good. So I don't know. There we go. Okay, you can see the roots on the outside there actually. But yeah, that's the Azalanii. I'm just going to put that one back in the propagator when I go upstairs. And I'll just keep on filling up. Yeah, I'm not going to do that 2-cup system thing. It's just, for me, the way that I water and take care of my plants, it's just easier to have straight in the cup. And they don't have to stay in stratum for a very long time anyway. Lexi, what do you do? Oh, okay. What do you have? No, do not bite the blanket. Why do you do that? Honestly, the amount of beds that we've bought for her is just unhealthy. Oh my word, look at that. Oh my word, okay. I'm gonna have a lot more stratum. I'm just scooping out. Yeah, this is also another reason why I wanted to do all of this at the same time. And kind of stick to theme because stratum is very messy to work with. I got most of that out. And then, oh bugger. This was the Scalprum, jeez. Oh wait, why is this one empty? Oh yeah, that's right, one did rot. Oh, and I went on my propagator this morning, well yeah, to get these out, and I lost 2 Friedic corms. Well, you know, the variegated one, the variegated Machilios. Which I'm so bummed out about, so I only have 1. And sadly enough, the one that one of you guys ordered also rotted, the corm. Which I've never had happen before when I don't know, maybe it had something to do with the temperature. I have no idea. Jeez, where do I begin? Okay, let's just begin. Wait a minute. Why does it say ninja from here onwards? I have a tag in here. I didn't even see this. Is that a black velvet? No, that can't be a black velvet. Is that a black velvet? That might be a black velvet. But then again, that looks like an... Oh. No, you know what? Let's just treat them... Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look at that. Oh my word. It's just solid. Okay. Wow. You know how just like I have noticed that some Alocasias are just react differently to the stratum. This is so messy. Okay, I'm just going to put all of them actually in this tray thing. And then I'll take them all over to give them a rinse. But this one was behind the label. Is that a black velvet? I don't know. Jeez. Okay, that was was that the smallest one? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Some of them is like they've intertwined. Oh no. Got to be careful. Yeah, there's a lot of new leaves. Wait, you're there. And you're from that one. Okay. Oh wow, this one was started to root in the other cube. That's the other one. These were actually also all corms, these ninja corms. They were corms that I was growing in. Check out the size of that corm. It's huge. corms that were growing in soil, and I forgot to water them once, and all of the foliage died back, was gone. And yeah, I took them out of soil because they just weren't doing anything, and I popped them in here probably about a month ago, and yeah, this is the result of it. Another one that's just like, it's solid. It's absolutely solid. Like, look at that. It's amazing. Honestly, Stratum is magic. Oh, I'm honestly glad. Is this my last one? I'm glad that this is the last thing, because this is so messy to work with. I'd much rather have my hands in dirt than in this stuff. Okay, this is actually like knotted together. Oh dear. No, I'm just going to leave it like that. I wasn't going to end up... There's no breakage, but I'm already stressing them out as it is. Here's another one. This one just has one leaf. It's also rooted very well. I love the chunkiness that the Ninja has. Look at this. Yeah, this is what I mean. These corms are already very, very big. Check out the size of that corm. It's huge. These ones are still quite small. Wow. Oh my word. Yeah, see, this one looks really different. Obviously the leaf is smaller, so it might still... But again, these beast of corms. And then this one. This one, oh my word. Wait, what is going on here? These are all offshoots. Okay, I can clean that out. Okay. There's actually technically a couple of plants here. There's like 3. So, this is very weird. Here's the corm, and that corm's obviously not doing anything, so I decided to create 3 offshoots. So I could probably separate all of these, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it as is. Yeah, these look very, very different. This one's a bit damaged. I think it was, yeah, I did have one of those domes on here. And yeah, this one did get a little bit damaged from that. It was just too big, but wow. Wow. Okay. I'm going to go and rinse these. Be right back. Okay, we have clean babies, and I'm finally able to get all that dirt off my hands. So, wow. I honestly don't know what to do. I definitely want to start a new one, because my one is looking really sad. Actually, no. My one is actually not technically mine. It's actually Mitch's. So that one's looking really sad. So I really want to start my own. So I think I'm going to do that with these like bay leaves, and maybe do 2 in a pot. And then the rest I'm just going to carry on growing in soil, I think. And just sell them. Yeah, the rest I'm just going to pot up in a soil mix. Oh. And I'm going to keep these, or maybe I should do this one. No, I'm going to stick to 2, because I've noticed with some of my Alocasia, I've noticed that with, when I did my, oh yeah, that was also my big repot video. When I did the Regal Shield, and I put my one and Mitch's one together into one big pot, that plant has exploded, first of all, but like my one was slightly smaller, and I am noticing a little bit of a setback. Okay, I lost my train now. What was I going to do? Oh yes, that's what I was going to do. No, oh yeah, Azalanii. Yeah. You can go back in there. I don't really need these tags anymore, so I can reuse that. Yeah, I've noticed that my Alocasia, the Regal Shield, that one has taken a little bit of a setback, which is, you know, it's to be expected, to be honest, but, you know, not exactly what I wanted. I think I'm going to use this pot, actually, because these roots are quite, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to give this a little bit of a clean pot. Oh, so satisfying. Dog's here. This one was the one with the clump. Eeh. But I can't really... Oh, wait a minute. It's coming apart. There we go, there we go. Just gently tugging and letting the roots... There we go. That's better. Okay. And no breakage. Yeah, they were getting kind of knotted in the cubes, which is, you know, to be expected. But I just didn't think that these would so quick. I honestly thought that these corms were all goners because I let the soil dry out. And then putting them into stratum, which is obviously very, very, you know, very moist, that the corms would just rot. But yeah, no, I did. I lost one. So, but I'm still very happy with having all of these. Oh, there's some really big chunks of leca in here. It's just a bit too big for my liking. There we go. Any pockets that are too big? Nope. I think it's going to be, I don't know, the big pot may be a little bit overkill, but it's fun. Oh no, I didn't pick a cover pot. It also needs to be a little bit lighter because of that shelf. So I think I might do this. These are light. This is just made from recycled plastic, so it's very light. I think I might just do that. However, that's actually kind of overkill. The pot's too big. Oh no! I don't really have any more pots that size. It's just like a size that I use so much. Oh no. You stay there. Oh, wait a minute. What's that down there? Oh my word. Oh, okay. No, when you have too many pots, and then sometimes you go through not having... Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is going to be so cute. I forgot I had this pot. I love this green color with the... Oh, yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. How cute is that? That green with the ninja. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then... Oh, wait. I was going to put these in soil, which is not really sensible. No, actually, I'm not going to put these in the propagator because these are ones I actually do want to end up trading or selling. So I want to get them used to normal humidity. So they will go on my, funny enough, my propagation Alocasia shelf that I have upstairs as well. I'll just use that because that's where I have all my others. Can I read? No, there's dogs here. There's too much dogs here. Okay, I'm going to pot those up in a bit. Let's put this one inside. Okay, this was supposed to be like a shorter video, but it's not going to be a short video because every single time I go inside, I see something else that I want to do. Yeah, this is all stratum, you know, pond related. So this is Mitch's Ninja, and it's not looking very good. And a part of me is kind of like, well, do I just put this one upstairs and see if it will fend for itself? It's just very damaged. These roots don't look amazing. Oh, this was when I was still putting leca at the bottom. Which, it's not a bad thing, but I'm not really a fan of doing that anymore. I'm just going to have a look. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of damage on the leaves. Maybe I should just keep them a little one. Let's just have a look. Oh, wow. Okay, corms, geez. Be careful I'm not dropping any corms in here. Oh, wow. There is a lot of rotting going on here. He's actually obviously not really done a good job with watering. Oh no. There's a corm. I'm going to put the ninjas in this pot. Oh yeah, there's a lot of rotting going on here, jeez. Oh. Here's another corm. Another one, it was a little bit smaller. Okay, it's a good thing I took it out of the pot. Gotta keep up with watering when you're doing it in pond, which obviously has not been doing, but you know, he's only just really starting to get back into his plants. And I did tell him about this one, but this one is on my cabinet, so actually this is, no, I'm not gonna say that this is his fault, because Mitch has his clear area where he keeps his Alocasia and where he keeps all of his plants, and that's just where he needs to keep his plants. I'm just taking off all of the dead roots, which was a lot. But there's a lot of good roots here as well, so it's actually mainly the secondary roots, but take off some of these calluses. Right, I'm going to take you off. Don't need so many leaves to support when you're kind of going through a hard time here. I'll take that one off as well. Okay, that, still pretty good. That's what's left. So let's get rid of all of this rotted stuff. I think I might put this into Stratum. Just put it in like a bigger container, maybe? Maybe I should just put it in here. It's not, it doesn't have a ton of roots, you know. I could actually just put it back in pond, to be honest, but just a smaller container and put it in his cabinet. And I could actually go for no drainage, but I don't really like to do that with pond because I do like to flush, you know, like once a month. So, okay, this one is a little bit stressed out. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put it in a container and put it into Stratum just to kind of give it a little bit of a boost. I'm just going to use a bigger container, one that he can also see in, and then I will put this into his cabinet. This is also a plant that's has had a little bit of a beating from pests this year. It's had thrips, it's had spider mites, so yeah, it's been going through a little bit of a hard time. So we're going to give it Stratum to kind of reset and get this plant going again. And if it doesn't, actually, you know, he might come home and say, oh no, let me just start with a baby one again. And he'll want to get rid of this one. Which I won't let him, you know, I'll just put it upstairs in the propagation room. Because this is the mother plant where all of the corms came from. I'm not going to fill it up with water either because obviously the stratum is wet. So, but yeah, I'm going to put this one into Mitch's cabinets. You can see a lot of the roots there. But yeah, it's just, I think just needs a little bit of a reset. Okay, and then we have, wait a minute, I wanted to do one more thing. These is just, I'm not going to do that in here. I'm just going to quickly pot them up into my normal aroid mix that I use. But I did want to have a look. Well, you can. I mean, you can see all the roots. But I just want to take it out of sphagnum moss because it's been in sphagnum moss for a very long time. So I'm going to pop the sphagnum back into my... Oh no. Okay, I'm just going to use... It doesn't want to... Yeah, the Cuprea is honestly one that we've restarted with this plant so many times because it keeps on rotting in pon. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't... Again, it can just be that it's a dud. It really can. But it's just not happy in pon. I don't know. Let me know if you have a Cuprea, what you grow yours in. But it's just not happy in pon. I actually have a little baby one. I'll show you at the end, yeah, my Alocasia corner, because it's had some extras onto it. But I have a little baby Cuprea there that my mom had. And she didn't want it anymore, so I took it. And it was also living in soil. But I've potted it up in a Alocasia soil that I've made. So it's slightly like my aroid mix, but... Oh, wait, I'm talking about it like you guys know what my aroid mix is. I don't think I've actually ever shown it. Oh, there's some roots falling off here. Oh, no. Did I water this too much? I don't know. The Cuprea has just been one that's just a bit of a diva. So, I'm going to try a Alocasia soil mix. And I will, of course, keep you updated on if it actually works. Oh, there's a lot of breakage here. It was living in a glass jar with no drainage, so it might be why. And it's also been living in there for a very long time. But it does have roots, because this did not have any roots. Yeah, this was one... Is this the only surviving one? I think it is. Mitch and I both had one. We both had it in pon. They both rotted in pon. And... I just propagated the stem because, yeah, all the roots were gone. The stem was still hard, so I thought, okay, let's just pop it into sphagnum moss. Mitch's one died, but which was actually funny because that one was quite a big one. I mean, the stem was a lot thicker, so I thought that one would have a little bit of a better success rate, but it didn't. And then I popped mine into sphagnum moss, and look at that. So as you can see, it's got a very long stem. It starts here. So I could quite easily actually propagate this, but I'm not going to. I mean, it's got a new leaf there. It's a lot smaller, but it's very, very pretty. Very pretty. This one's also had spider mites a couple of times. And honestly, with the Cuprea, the damage just looks so awful with spider mites that I just cut the leaves off. So, and it's not had spider mites in a very long time, actually. But what are we going to do with this? So I'm going to dump that back into my sphagnum bin. And I think I'm just going to pop this into soil. Just taking off some of the sphagnum moss bits. A part of me wants to try it into pon again. I mean, I could. Oh, you know what? Maybe... Okay, let's do this. So I already have one in soil at the moment. So... I can feel my nose starting to run from being out here. It's because it's cold. It's cold. Yes, these... I think I'm going to put this one into Stratum because, I don't know, I kind of want to experiment and see. You know, can I keep one in pon again? This would be the 4th time that I'm trying it in pon. And I don't know, I feel like 4 is a good number to kind of give up if it doesn't. And I have another one in soil, so I think it will be fine. And that one had really good roots. Really good roots. So... yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to stick it in a cup. Put some at the bottom. I've always had the opinion of if the plants do well in stratum, they should do well in pon as well. So I guess I'm going to be able to see if this plant likes it or not. But yes, like I said, let me know if you have a Cuprea, what you grow it in. Because there's other Alocasias like the Mellow. I'm also experimenting with that one. I have one in soil and one in pon. Because my one in pon, honestly, it's not doing anything. That's basically what's happening. Is it's not doing anything. It keeps on giving me a leaf, then killing it off. I think now I only have one leaf that looks good on my Malo that's in pon. And it just keeps on, I don't know, just does not seem to be happy. Okay. You can see the roots on the outside, so I can keep an eye on it. But yeah, I'm just going to pop this one back into my cabinet. I've put it a little bit deeper so it can root some more there. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just, I don't know, it's been a little bit more of a difficult one. So maybe it is just one that prefers living in soil, but yeah, I'm going to put this one back in my cabinet. Okay. I'm also actually going to put this Azalanii in my cabinet because I only have one. The other one, the mother plant of this one is Mitch's plant. But this one I am going to grow out for my mom. So I'm going to keep it in my cabinet so I can keep an eye on it. Because I don't know what was going on there. And then, right, so that's the Scalprum. Those are the ninjas. And this one was the Aurea. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to peel them a little bit. And then I have one of the little, like these tray thingies. I have an upstairs in the propagator and I'll just pop them in there. And with the ninjas, I'm just going to put them in my Alocasia soil mix. So now we're going to rinse. Yeah, rinse. And then I'm going to show you where I'm going to put them. And yeah, these things I'll just do, I'll do that off camera because it's just really quick. No, it's actually not. I need to make another Alocasia soil mix. But anyway, let me show you. I have also given the pots out a little bit of a clean. But anything that drips out of there now, I'll just leave. And I'm using rainwater, which is what I use to water all my plants. So yeah, that's the cute little Scalprum. The ninja. I am going to have to hold this one. Oh, wait, it's already on the bottom. There you go. Sits perfectly. Okay, let's put them in their spots. I'm actually going to put the ninja. I know I said I was going to put it on my Alocasia shelf, but because the other ninja, the one that's Mitch's one, I've put that in the cabinet. It used to live here. So there's like a little bit of a bare spot here. So I'm going to put this one here. I think it will be happy there. Okay, my daughter can't reach that just yet, but she will in the future. But yes, this is what I was talking about. So I've put this cute little Malo. I have it in a Alocasia soil mix that I've made. It's just really nice and like chunky. And then the same with the Cuprea. over here. Just a little bit of an experiment, but I thought it was really cute. Oh, I love that. That's so adorable. Yeah, so I think that's good for my alocasia shelf. I'm not really gonna, I might end up putting one of these up here. It just depends on if my daughter, I don't know. I'll have to see how far she gets. So, and then there's just my pink princess that's left, which I'm gonna put in my cabinet. Oh no. I need to put new batteries in here, it's died. Oh no, wait, this cabinet is so dirty. I need to do something with it. It's definitely a video that I'm putting off because I don't know, just... Okay, this is not gonna work. I have to do some move in here. There we go. That's where it was living before anyway. And I need to change the batteries. So, back in there. Okay, I'm gonna film the outro inside because it's cold back there, and it's like, what is it? It's like 3:15 and you can already start to feel that the sun's going. I can't see the sun, it's just a very grey day. So, but anyway, it's very cold back there and it's nice and cozy in here. And I have this like ambiance thing on pretty much all day, like obviously not when the kids are, watching TV, but it just makes it so nice and cozy in here. And I can swear that I don't know if my nose looks red, but I'm someone that if I get cold, my nose goes red. So I don't know, I feel like my nose is red, but anyway. Yes, that's all I'm going to get done. That is pretty much everything that I had in Stratum that I wanted to transfer. Anything else that I have are just not ready to be transferred, but I wasn't going to wait for those. And I feel like this is already going to be quite a long video because I ended up doing some extra little things that were just staring me in the face and I wanted to, get them done. But yeah, I'm very, very happy that I've done all of that. I'm very happy that I put that Cuprea and that Ninja in Stratum. I'm probably the happiest about that because that was the Ninja. I don't know, I could tell something was off there because the Ninja is usually a very fast grower and it was just not doing anything. But I'm glad I have my own now as well, actually. It's just, I'm starting to notice that slowly Mitch is getting his alocasias back because they were all on my alocasia shelf, corner in the corner there. And I completely forgot that they were actually Mitch's alocasias. It just completely escaped me. I just, what? And so did he probably, because he's going to be surprised when he comes home and he's going to see those alocasias. Because I also I did that one off camera because I wanted to ask him if he still wanted that one. But it's the Alocasia clipeatra or something like that, also known as the green shield. That one also completely rotted away in pon, and I propagated the stem, what was left, in sphagnum moss, and I'd rooted. And I had a look, and there was a couple of roots that were already starting to rot. So again, just watering and keeping the moss hydrated, really, really important, because as soon as it dries out, that's it. It's game over for those roots. So I've put it into Stratum, the same as what I did with the Ninja, and I think it's going to do really well in there. It's also a lot easier just to fill up the cup and keep it hydrated like that. You can see as well, as soon as it dries out, it's a lot easier to maintain than the sphagnum moss and the semihydro and everything. So we'll see what ends up happening with those. The Ninja is probably going to go back into pon, but the Cuprea, I don't know. I'm going to have to see. I'll definitely keep you updated and see how my little experiment goes with the soil. But I'm really glad that I got those plants transferred out of Stratum because it was starting to become really, really mushy. And I don't think that's a bad thing or anything, but I don't know. I also want to be able to reuse that Stratum. So, and use it just to rehab and kind of get plants going a little bit more. So I'm glad I got them out of there. Let me know if you have any plants that are in Stratum or in pon or any transfers that you've done, how your plants have reacted to it, because this is actually the first time. Yes, it is. No, I've transferred, oh yes, I haven't told you. Yes, I transferred my Mickey Mouse from Stratum into pon. It rotted. But I think that Mickey Mouse, oh wow, that was actually quite a while ago. When I filmed my update video, I completely forgot about this, but yes, just quickly. I always end up rambling at the end, but just quickly, my Mickey Mouse, yes, I transferred that with you guys from Stratum into Pon, and what had happened was I put it in my cabinet and my daughter pulled on the cable there in the corner from the lights, and it was on the top shelf. The light came crashing down on top of the Mickey Mouse. It was making a new leaf and everything, but the way it bent, yeah, the new growth, the new leaf that was about to emerge, because I couldn't see the new leaf anymore, but when I opened it up, because it had cracked, I could see that there was a new leaf ready there. So that was really annoying. But yes, I kind of had to repot the whole thing. I think that just really stressed it out. And from that moment on, it just said, I've had enough. And it just rotted away. I didn't overwater or anything. I just kept because the top of the pot actually looked really dry, but I knew it wasn't. Like the gauge was like at a medium level. I was doing the exact same things that my mom did. And I think that, that bash that it got, that it was just a bit of it just stressed it out and it was game over from there on. So unfortunately, I don't have that one either, which is really sad. These things can happen. And with my kids, especially with Maya, I have had to, part with some plants that or some leaves that she's ruined. But that's part of having kids. But anyway, yes, just wanted to mention that because I forgot about the Mickey Mouse in my update. It's unfortunately a goner. And I know that I said that I was going to repurchase that plant, but I don't know. I'm a little bit traumatized by that plant. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I can appreciate my mom's plant. Maybe that's enough. I don't know. Maybe I'll feel differently about it. But yes, anyway, like I said, let me know in the comments. We can have a little chat in there. I love talking with you guys and chatting in the comments. And let me know about any plants that you have in Stratum or Pon, how they're doing, how the transfer went, and all of that stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.